here we are.
Hi, Paul.
Hi, John.
I got to tell you something. We did the math on these questions, and we realized that if you were to answer every single question that you've received and devote 1 minute to each question, we would be here for 5 years and 7 months straight.
Well, I'll give it a shot.
Okay, we'll talk. If you can talk fast, it'll help us quite a bit. Well, you know, Paul, every fan has their own opinion on what's the best Beatles song, and they all say, oh, this one's the best, I like this one the best. We found an American Paul McCartney fan who really wanted to be on the show and talk about his opinions. Can we roll the tape of that guy, please?
I just thought they were full of energy, but they were also brilliant. I mean, you go back and listen to Sgt. Pepper's album today, they were brilliant. I still think Eleanor Rigby is one of the most powerful songs I ever heard. I mean, they were just brilliant.
Woo! Man. Yo, Chris. Right.
Since you've now been knighted by the Queen, does praise from a president just kind of roll off your back or what?
No, he's great. You know, I have a lot of admiration for this man. You know, he's got a lot of good ideas, you know, and that was a really good one. No, I love him. He's great. In fact, I'll tell you what, have you got a minute for a mad idea?
You know what, Paul?
Are you ready for a mad idea?
I'm glad you brought that up.
Live. Hey, John. All right. Okay. So here you go. Here's where we drive the sound men mad. You got to sing a bit, okay, audience? Yeah. I was sitting in my dressing room just before, and I thought, well, it'd be mad if I could come up with some little song about Bishopsgate, all right? And now it would be really mad if I can remember it. But your bit is sound man. All you got to do is, you got to do, come on back, come on back. Okay. That's it. So remember, that's your bit. Okay. I'll try and remember the song now. Yeah, okay. Oh, now, baby, now the Bishopsgate ain't what it used to be. He came over from America and they put it on the TV. Well, now they say that they're coming back and I can hardly wait. Come on back, back to the Bishopsgate. Come on back, back to the Bishopsgate. Now you one time. Come on back, back to the Bishopsgate. All right.
World premiere.
Well, another world premiere, yeah.
You can go out on the road with the kids here. Tour around with that. Is it true that you and John recorded together one night in L.A. in the mid-'70s? Are you going to release that session on CD someday?
Yeah, we did. I was at a session, and John was at a session, but it was such a mad session that I think what we did was jammed, and there was a lot of people in the room, and I've no idea where the tape is. Maybe you know, John. I was turning it up there.
There is a bootleg, yes.
There is a bootleg.
There is a bootleg, yeah.
He knows about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'd like to hear it then.
I haven't heard it myself, but it's pretty rare, but I've heard it.
Yeah, we were together at a session. It wasn't kind of official, but someone switched the tape on when we were jamming. So we did actually record together. But I say I haven't heard it since. I would like to, please.
Oh. You're going to get it mailed like 400 copies now that you said that. Here's a really quick question before we go to break. If John were here today, do you think the anthology project would have spurred the Beatles to reunite and to tour?
Yeah, well, it's highly likely that before the anthology project we might have reunited, you know, if John were around. People give us a lot of offers, some huge money to reunite, but of course you can't do it without John, you know. John, the Beatles was the Beatles, and people say, well, you know, maybe Julian or Sean or somebody could sit in, but you can't do it, you know. Without John, there is no Beatles, you know. There's the Threetles, but it's not the same. So, you know, we just got into the anthology project and just enjoyed it, and when we did Free as a Bird, it was as if John was there, you know, he's in the headphones, so that was enough.
Jennifer wants to know, you've said Flaming Pie is a homemade album. What do you mean by homemade?
Good question, Jennifer. What do I mean? I was basically not under really any pressure to make this album because of the release of the Beatles anthology. The record company had said to me they didn't really need an album for a couple of years. So I started to just make tracks just for my own pleasure, get my friends involved, go to his studio, come to mine, and just take it real easy. And so the tracks came kind of homemade. You know, I got some of my family members involved, and we just did it not like you do a normal album where you'll do kind of, you know, 3 months heavy breathing, you know, mixing, doing this, vocals, backings. We just sort of made a few tracks, stockpiled them, and then suddenly it was there. That's what I mean, John.
It's that easy, eh?
I got 4 kids. James is still in college and he's looking maybe to do music. He's, you know, he would like to get into music. My daughter Heather is a potter. She just had a big exhibition in New York and in London.
The youngest cast member of Let It Be.
Yeah,
Heather.
that's right. Yeah, that was her.
For those who saw the movie.
Little baby she was then. And then my daughter Stella has just got a big job with Chloe in Paris, and she's head of the fashion group there. So she's the head designer. She's doing great, working hard. You know, she's got a lot to do there. And my other daughter Mary is into photography like her mum, and she also is into films and mainly photography, but a little bit of film. In fact, she and her boyfriend Alistair put together a video.
Did they?
So yeah, act surprised, John. Act surprised. It's
really?
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yeah. Well, you know what? He directed it, she produced it, and I believe it might just be coming up soon. Let's go to the internet.
All right. Here's one from Paul Lynde, the famous comedian. How many Hofner basses do you own, and is the one you have now the original Beatle bass?
Yeah, I have one main one that I use and a backup. But in the 60s, a couple of them got nicked, as we say in England. Nicked, which is stolen. It just means stolen, N-I-C-K. I'm not typing this, viewers. Netters. Inters.
Art just wants to know, what are you wearing right now? This is turning into a sex line.
Okay, I'm wearing a rather attractive ensemble with a feather boa, a large wide-brimmed hat, nylon stockings, and boxer shorts.
Oh, the answer's up.
That's the answer to that one. Except it's not.
Sir Paul, a lot of celebs are doing online stuff. Bowie's single, Telling Lies, was available only online, and now here you are. Does this new medium excite you?
To tell you the truth, I'm not an onliner, but I think I could easily get addicted. The nearest I've come to being a computer freak is the music program that I use to write a recent large-scale orchestral piece.
Well, you know, we've already answered that. Is it true your son plays on the new album?
Yes, on the track Heaven on a Sunday.